Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We're rolling into the very end of December, so you got a little bit of time left to enjoy our 25% off any of our Christmas scent items in our shop. So, you know, your last run at the...
It's running away from you.
Before Dawn throws them all away. But swing on by and stock up on candles. You know, perfect time of year to have your candles. Make it smell like pine forest with Santa's tree farm. I always mention that because that's one of your favorites.
I love that one.
But our candy cane, and we got lots of good stuff in there that I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy. I wanted to welcome new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you had a good Christmas and getting ready for a happy New Year.
Yep.
But I got a couple segments to go through on this podcast. And those are...
Farm Happenings, Farmer's Almanac, In the Coop, Flown the Coop, Squeal Like a Pig, In the Arena, and Roundup.
Sounds like a lot, but it fits on one page, so hopefully it's not... we'll whiz right through this.
Yeah.
Whiz right through it. So, I guess...
Farm Happenings.
Christmas.
We had Christmas.
We survived. We made it through. So why don't you... Or I guess start with me. I took the Christmas Eve day. I took Jimmy down to work with me because they have a pancake breakfast party type thing. So took him down and we did that and had a good time over there. And we were planning on going by. He's been talking about going to this burger place. I don't have any clue where he heard about it, but it's something that he wanted to go. We don't have any in our area, and there's one. It's like 30 minutes from our house, 40 minutes from our house, but it's kind of on the way home. So I thought, hey, I can take you by there as we're coming back from this pancake breakfast. And he's like, oh, that'd be great. And then I looked on the map to find out where it was. Dead center. At the mall. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to go to the mall the day before Christmas because my boss lives near there and he was saying that the mall's been crazy for the last week or so before. He's like, yeah, it'd be a madhouse to try and get in and out because parking, for whatever reason, this mall, it's bad parking any time of the year.
Yeah.
And trying to go down there at Christmas, it's like, no. So I thought, well, I'll take you down there some other time when it's not so busy, and then he can try it out. But we ended up getting Panera on the way home and got something for Don. I just brought it home and enjoyed a nice lunch at home. But he had a good time. Always enjoys coming to work with me. And I think he saw more people this year. Because last year when I took him down there, a lot of people are off because of vacation and stuff. I think there was more people in... the day before Christmas this year for whatever reason. Probably the way the holiday falls and everybody's taking time off. I think most people are taking it after Christmas this year. Like me.
Yeah.
I'm off for the next...
week.
Which is good. Not like a week and a half now. I get a nice long stretch of time to do stuff around the farm here.
Well, it's working out. Good that you're off.
Yeah. I've got things to take care of and... always enjoy being home to take care of things that need to be taken care of. So, and I started my project list already. One of the things we've been doing lately is every Christmas I buy a live tree, and I mentioned this before. I usually get the little small ones, and we plant it, and so we have, we don't cut it down. We just plant it in, and we have enough room that we can keep planting Christmas trees for 25 years and still wouldn't fill up the property. Shade trees are good. So, but this year I got a big one. So, in order to get ready to put that in the ground, because we still have it in the house and it's still lit up and decorated till after the first of the year, I got the water line trenched over to where we're going to plant that so that it's on our little auto watering thing, so it gets watered when all the trees get watered. It'll be happy tree because it gets to drink.
Yep.
But I got all that in place, so the tree is ready to go into the ground once we undecorate it and move it out. Get
Yeah,
that
that
going.
one holds the hand knit ornaments, so.
Yep. Yeah, that is pretty well decorated.
Yeah.
You got quite a few there. So that was one of the things I've already gotten under my belt for the time off. I ran that, what was that, Friday? Yeah. Friday I
I
ran.
don't know what, that
yeah.
was yesterday you did it.
No, I trenched for Friday. I had to get some pipe glue to put all the piping together, and I did the piping Saturday. So, amongst other smaller things, I got a list of things we're going to do this week. One of them, Monday, I'm going to go up. We have some property up in the Tehachapi Mountains, and we haven't been up there in a while, so we're going to take Jimmy and Don's dad up there, and just to check on things. We haven't, like I said, we haven't been up there in a while. We're going to go up and take some guns and do some target shooting, and it's high elevation, away from everybody. Kind of nice. It's going to be cold. It's been cold
Can you freeze your
here, and we're at 2,500 foot elevation. There, we're about 6,500 foot elevation. It's going to be chilly, especially because
well, we've been having like 22 and
we've had ice. Our pond is an ice rink right
everything's
now.
iced.
And they're talking about snow out here, possibly Wednesday. 60% chance. But you know how the weather is. It's the only thing that you never have to be right on. Maybe I should have been a weatherman. Because I would always, it wouldn't matter whether I told you one thing, I'd change it in an hour. And, it seems like that's what the weather does. It's like up and down. So right now, it looks 60% chance like we're going to get some snow showers.
Wasn't it yesterday that Kristen posted that in Vermont it's 27 degrees and we were actually 22?
Yeah, we were colder here. It was
Insane.
yeah, and they're 20 degrees. I think is low. I know you guys say that's not cold, but for us, that's cold. So
Snippily.
yeah, this is California. It's nipply out. Yep. So it's California, Sunshine State. Run around in your shorts and your tank top. So 20 degrees, that's cold to us. We don't have warm clothes. I guess we do. My new
We got
Christmas
long
shirt.
sleeves.
Yeah, I know. So I'm looking forward to it. So we get out and play. This is the good thing about California is that when it does snow, it only lasts a day. You don't have to scoop it, shovel it, or otherwise. You just go out and make snowman. You throw it at each other, and the next day it's all gone. It's still cold, but it all just disappears.
Yeah.
So it's self-cleaning snow in California.
Although those snow blowers look fun.
Yeah, well, we could get that for like sand. We can blow sand.
Yeah.
We have more issues with sand than we have with snow. So that's we'll see how that goes though Wednesday.
Yeah.
So and I guess we'll get on to Fuji.
Yeah. Fuji, I'm sorry, I'm letting you do all the talking.
That's okay.
Because you already know what's going to happen.
I'm comedic relief here, so I make the funny side of things now. So.
Yeah, Fuji has come out of remission again. Fuji's our Chihuahua that has lymphoma. She was diagnosed August 2013, and she was in remission till July 2014 of this year. Came out of remission again last month, and now she's out of remission again. So I texted the doctor, the oncologist, and she's bumping her appointment up to Tuesday. So she wants to hit her with this one, not hit her, do a chemo with her that she doesn't need any blood work or anything, and then we'll do another one Friday. So.
Yeah. Try and get it back into remission. I know we talked with the oncologist about our options, and and she has told us that there's a variety of drugs that we haven't used. So if something doesn't work, then we switch to another one, and we find something combination that's going to do what we needed to do to basically put it back into remission and fight it. And so. One of the bad things is that kind of got Don in a down mood is that one of the other dogs that had lymphoma that was kind of diagnosed about the similar time as Fuji passed away a week and a half ago.
A week ago.
And so ever since that, then that's kind of brought down the optimism, I guess. So
It's hard because when you're seeing, his name was Elvis. He would either be before Fuji or after Fuji, and you see this for a year and a half.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he passed away, and I, we're sad that happened, but it also kind of is a, slap of reality that Fuji's got cancer, and that we need to, keep fighting. And with her coming out of remission, it's just kind of timing couldn't have been worse.
Right on Christmas.
Yeah. So we're gonna go and see what the oncologist has to say on Tuesday. So we'll take her down, and because we weren't sure if it was a cold, because Fuji's might have, she's kind of
Her
acting
immune
like
system's-
she's
yeah.
like
She
she
sounds
has.
congested. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah, so we're going to take her in Tuesday. The plan is to go down Tuesday and then Friday again. And so, like the 1-2 punch, try and get this back into remission, and then find the combination of drugs that'll keep her there. And so, it's been a rough week, with that and all the stuff that's going on. But like I said, Fuji's going to keep fighting, and she's feeling good. I mean, which is a good thing. You could tell when she brings you her favorite toy or her tail's wagging, or so. Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, and she had a blast on Christmas. She
she
ripping
just
into the gifts.
She had the best time. Actually, all the dogs had the best time, and she was just head into my stockings and everybody's stuff, and she gets so excited. And
then she didn't want Dundee or the cats anywhere near our stuff, so she was smiling.
Yeah, because we had little things in our stocking that candy and stuff like that the dog can't have, but she's going to protect it for us.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, so she had a really good time. Actually, I think everybody had a good time on Christmas, and so we'll keep our hopes up and see what the doctor says on Tuesday, and hopefully get things kind of turned around, and Fuji keep fighting. It's what she's been doing for a year and a half, which is good. And we'll take another year and a half or more, if we can, and go from there. So should be fine.
Yeah. So, Farmer's Almanac, question 12. This comes from Chronic Knitter. I know we've mentioned this a couple times before, but for our new viewers, her question is, how did you two meet? So here comes in the comment early.
Yeah.
I bring home strays.
See, look at that. I've already got a title.
So, I was 16. I was 16. And you were 18.
Mm-hmm.
And we were... I think I was coming home from school or something.
It was you and Lisa, her friend Lisa, driving down the street. Now, I've got a backstory, because I got to kind of back up, because we always talk about how we met. But back at that time, the thing to do when you were kids was cruise the boulevard, right? So this is back before the day that we met. But we used to, the thing was to go to the boulevard, you park out there, everybody cruising around and stuff. And, me and my friends, we used to be ornery, right? We used to have rating cards, right? So when the girls would drive by, we'd rate them. She used to ignore me the whole time. She'd never... So I was like, okay, whatever. Then we get, this is, you're growing up. This goes on every weekend. She's driving by now in her car, right? Opposite direction. She sees my car, and she decides, oh... look at that cute stray driving the white car down the street. Hi! I must have looked cute that day or something. So she waved. And what
Maybe
about...
you didn't have your dorky
Yeah.
friend with you.
Oh, is that what it is? Don't let my friends hear that. So I turn around and I follow her home.
So then my friend and I were like, oh my God, he turned around, he's following us. So we hurried, because I have a sports car, so I kind of was hauling butt. And, her and I parked because my parents live on a cul-de-sac, so we, at the very end. So it's just
so she's got the sporty car, I got the white hunk of junk, trying to follow her along.
So we run into the house, and my mom's like, what's going on? I'm like, binoculars. So all three of us, my mom, my friend, and me, we're all with binoculars. Well, I didn't realize the sun was coming through.
Well, I pull around, right? So I see them pull in the driveway, and they run into the house. So I pull around, and I stop out front. I'm like, you wave? Come on, let's talk, And then I see the three people in the window, binoculars. And I'm sitting there going, well, you're looking. I'm here.
Thought, we'll go talk to him if he honks.
My horn doesn't work, So I sat out there for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess they're just going to stare. So I drove off. And then it wasn't
a week
later, I saw the car again, but at this time you were shopping.
Yeah.
So I kind of cornered her, and her friends ran into the store, and she was stuck, and she had to talk to me then. So that's where we actually first got to talk, because you went to a different school than I did. So I mean, that was
Went to a private school. He went to the
public. Yeah, with my white hunk of junk. But anyway, so this is the first time I actually got to talk to her. So we ended up.
I think we went to the movies that night, or.
I think no, we didn't do anything that night. Well, I think the weekend, because it was during the week or something. Mm-hmm.
Still can't remember what movie we went and saw. We think it was
Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Hey, there's flashback for you. Huh? We tried to figure out what movie was out at the time. I think that's the one we went to. But so that's how we met. I've been
stuck.
brainwashing her ever since. She's stuck with me now. So.
Yep. Been together for more than half our lives.
Yeah, you're stuck with me. That's the It's like stepping on a wad of gum. It's stuck to your shoe. You can't get rid of it. So that's how we met. That's how she.
But we didn't get married till 6 years later.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
So now she's stuck.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
I needed to get college done first.
Yeah.
Well, finish high school, get college.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's how we met. Kind of funny. My horn only worked. You never know what would have happened.
I know.
She could have said, "Yeah, that piece of junk."
You loved that car.
Yeah. If you only saw a picture of me back then, how could she say no?
Yeah, it was many years that James had a mustache, would not shave it off till after Jimmy was born.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like 2 or something? It was I could not get him to shave that worm off his face.
I had a mustache, had a goatee at one point in time.
Yeah.
Had long hair too.
That's when we met. Yeah. So did I. Down to my
butt. I know. You can only imagine. Yeah. You guys got the ideas going. So I think I have some. Yeah, I guess we do have some pictures of my hunk of junk. My little Escort. That was a piece of junk.
Yeah, but you had the spoilers.
Oh yeah, we tried. Cool. He tried putting lipstick on a pig, and it doesn't make the pig any nicer. So that was my little white car. So.
So in the coop, let's get to the knitting. I was able to pull out my Scrappy Happy blanket. This is what's Shelley King pattern, mitered squares, and I've been sent some minis, so I was able to start knitting on it again. And these are all Emilia's, so all 7 of them. And if you haven't seen it, it's humongous. Huge. This has been on the needles forever. So
it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah.
It gets used as you're knitting in the morning, especially when it's 20 degrees outside. It keeps you warm.
So it's fun. because even when you're knitting on this, you see like previous rows, you know, there's Courtney or, you know, there's Sun Daisy, and, you know, it's just neat seeing, you know, your friends in it, you know. This morning it was Marie, you know, it's like, you know, and then, sorry guys, I'm just not into this today.
So you got your
So yeah, that's been nice getting that going.
7
again.
days. I know it's good that you got some more mini skeins to work from.
Mm-hmm.
You pull that back out of your gargantuan bag that you store that in.
Yeah, in my Nitty Witty Shell bag. And then in my Stitch by Sasha bag, I have my Hootenanny Lollipop yarn socks. And an update on James's holiday socks. He wore them on Christmas.
Christmas Eve day.
Yeah.
I wore them down to work.
Yeah. You came home with nice red feet.
No, I wore it the day before Christmas.
yes,
it was-
it's for work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was work. So I came home and I have elf feet now.
Yeah. Nice
But, yeah.
red stripes, and I used the whole color catcher, and they're pink.
Yeah, we'll need to soak that in some citric acid or something to set the dye because it's still bleeding on my feet.
Yeah. After they've been soaked, after they've been washed, worn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're still
You know, I could have done it beforehand, but you know, I'm buying a $30 skein of yarn. I shouldn't have to go it. If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to spend the time to do vinegar or citric acid, which I have, I might as well just dye my own dang socks, not spend 30 bucks.
okay.
You know,
It's
it's ridiculous. So, yeah,
So, yeah.
they're still bleeding. So,
onto
onto these
more happier things like
lollipop socks. These are
that have pattern on one side, like
Yes.
they're supposed to.
not on the foot. See, but now I've got the heel in, the Fish Lips Kiss heel. So now once I get,
Started up the leg.
well, I need to finish the complete heel because I always put a little bit extra on. I'll probably put a whole stripe. And
Then
then
you do
it's
your
going to be all
pattern
the way
around.
around with the groovy pattern. So these are really cool.
They're groovy.
They're groovy. And you can see, I don't know, the Dicky Doos kind of, see, yep, a little bit.
Moving right along.
Yeah, haven't been too much in the,
Well, we've been busy with
Busy,
holidays, cooking all Christmas Day, you know, and
yeah, because I did the whole cooking because
family
my
get-togethers.
aunt, who's normally the cooker, couldn't, so
Yep.
I was the chef for the family this year. So in my other big old honkin' Stitch by Sasha bag, I have my Planter's Punch, and that is a Thea Coleman. Why am I even having to say that? Thea Coleman Baby Cocktails. Ooh. Smack
Throw it
with
at them. Seeing if you're paying attention.
Yep. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. I've gotten a groove now with the chart because the chart is a whole page. You could probably print it on 2 pages because it's such a huge chart. It's tiny, you know. So I just use my iPad and
Zoom in.
zoom in. But so there's my Dicky Doo, and this is actually the back.
That's a top down,
Yes.
bottom up.
No, you were right, top down. I had to think. So, yeah, and then there's the front, you know, and the sleeves. So, yeah, you can more judge by the front how much I've actually gotten done.
Yeah, but that's very intricate
Yeah, it's
patterning and
reverse stockinette stitch and twist stitches and cables and, you know, just following the chart, you know. It's a pay attention, you know, increasing for the sleeves, so it's going to look cool, though. Size 5 Hayahayas. And the yarn is vintage DK. Yeah, Barocco vintage DK. Cool. So, yeah,
that'll be one that
it's coming along.
take a little bit of time to get through.
Well, once you get through that chart, I think the chart either stops above
The bust line.
bus line. Yes, I couldn't. I had the whole nipply thing going again, and I'm like, I think it would look better
Going all the way down,
past the bust.
and then
You know, because some of the patterns stopped right on it, you know, and a bigger chested person, it was like, ooh, you know.
oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It
Yes.
comes down.
Yeah, it needs to either be above or below.
Well, she kind of tapers it down too. So
Well, she's kind of flat like me, so it don't matter really where you stop. But I mean, you know, so. But yeah, because
I guess once you get past
once
that,
you get
then
past that,
it's
it's going to
just-
turn into stockinette. It looks like, or is that still? Yeah, it looks stockinette now, huh? Yeah. So after that, it's going to be. So then that part should go by really quick.
yeah. Maybe she was doing the pattern and said, oh, "This is enough. I'm just going to
Sucks.
stretch
Well, I don't
taking too
really-
much time.
Yeah.
Let's just get her done."
Yeah, because that's what it looks like. I'm trying to zoom in and see what I'm talking about. See right at the, it looks like, because the sleeves are stockinette. So, I'm seeing the glare from the window. There we go. But yeah, I know Sasha and I were both trying to decide where that, you
Where
know.
to, how far to bring it?
Yeah, because that's an awkward area for females. So leave it to me. What else?
What else?
We've been working on the puzzle because that's a nice, no-brainer, relaxing.
Yeah, the rule is you have to find
Yeah.
at least one piece. So, you know, and it's addicting. So you come over and you find one, and then you like get going and focus on the area. But we've been chipping away at it a little bit at a time.
Yeah. So, I'll work on the birds, or I'll work on the tree, or
Yeah, there's some. We're gonna run into some areas that's gonna get really tough to try and.
I was working on that last night. The black night skies.
The black night sky, or all the bushes are snow.
Yeah.
The things that don't have a lot of detail or patterning that you can kind of match up with, those are going to be the challenging ones. But Frosty's got a head. Pretty much
And his hat. And a
hat.
face.
Yeah, he's coming together. So. But
You
it's
named him, huh?
huh? Isn't that Frosty?
Sure.
The snowman
Mm-hmm.
with his arms and the birds on top. So yeah, so we got a little bit more work to do on the puzzle, but
Yep.
it'll come along.
So that's in the coop too,
Yeah, chipping away at it.
chipping away. So flown the coop, I can finally show some other little flown the coops. I did, I usually do little ornaments for James and Jimmy each year. And this year I thought I'd do the little Bluebird of Happiness pattern. I had this up. Oh well, I've done them before, I've shown them. I'll have it linked in the show notes. Yes, I do have it linked in the show notes. So I did James in,
Madeline Tosh tart.
thank you, I couldn't think of the Madeline Tosh part.
Yeah.
This is his favorite colorway.
I'm a yarn snob.
Yeah.
I admit it.
And then Jimmy's I did in Cascade Cashmere DK. It's a cashmere. Turn her in there. So, because his cowl I made him was done in this. So, and it's cool because he's been wearing that a lot
Yep. He's
in
been
the house.
enjoying his
Cowl. So
hand knit.
these are fun and they look so cute on the tree. Thought, a whole bunch. I was gonna do a couple more, but the kind of.
It's fidgety because it's small.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna get these birds done.
Helps
Plus,
them.
I was, have to doing them in hiding.
These birds flew the coop.
Yeah. So squeal like a pig. I got some squeals, and I was gifted a couple patterns by Mad79 Melanie. I was gifted the Narragansett, and she's actually knit this and said this was a really fun knit. And of course it's a Thea Coleman pattern, which I love, love, love. So I look forward to knitting that next year. I love her pattern so much. I cannot say enough good thing. That's another dang cable there in there. I'm getting cabled out with this. Those are cute though. It's just, they're nice classic sweaters that are not going to go out of style,
Yeah.
and just a little bit of oomph
They
to
got the
them.
decorative enhancements.
Yeah, so that's
Tramp
really cool.
snaps on the back.
And I didn't say it that time.
That was me.
Yep, you're being the naughty.
I am.
Naughty elf. And then Knitwit in Texas, Melody gifted me the Weathersfield.
Weathersfield.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't
That's
it be
cool.
WEA?
Depends on how you want to spell it.
Weather the weather. Anyways, by Cecily Glowick McDonald. And this is a pretty cardigan. I'm going to show you the back.
Yeah, the back looks neat.
The back
the
has
patterning
the
on the back.
patterning, yeah. I used to braid my hair with a cable like that. She's got my boots on. Except mine are, I got yeller boots like this for Christmas for slopping the pools and mud and stuff.
Hey, you looked cute in your new yellow boots
Yep.
out there yesterday.
My mom and dad got me yeller boots and a waterproof jacket, and so.
All the things a farm girl needs.
I mean bright yellow. They're
Yeah.
bright yellow like our Xterra. So yeah, you can see me a mile away.
At least your boots.
Yeah. So thank you so much, you two. Those were exciting patterns to get.
Awesome.
I'm so loving the sweaters because that's what people really see. You know, a lot
Yep.
of things you knit, it's like like socks. Unless they're down by your feet for some weird
Unless you
reason.
got clear plastic shoes to show them off.
Yeah, I do, and those
I know.
suck too.
Sweaty.
And he has drilled holes in my clear clogs.
To make them vent. And it still doesn't.
No. Good way to felt socks if they weren't superwash.
Yep.
So then I got some yarn for Christmas.
From
go
who?
away. From you and
Ah,
Jimmy.
I know. Look at that.
So the first sweater quantities of yarn. So this is Cascade Yarns, Cascade 220 paints. And I'm sure 220 yards, yeah. In the berries,
Very
berry colorway. And he got 4 or 5 of these for a sweater. I think there's 4. Look at
You got
that.
4 of those.
Isn't that pretty? I think it's the Joji Locatelli patterns, greener something. The grass is greener, greener grass. Something like that. I have the pattern. So, yeah, that's some thick yarn. It says, oh, I guess when you touch it, it just looks very plump. But thought, ooh, isn't that pretty? So
Awesome.
that'll be fun. And then I got some, and this is cut to Anansi, Melissa. This is because of her. Barocco Remix. It's 100% recycled fibers. Nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, linen. Boy, it's just got everything in it. And there's, how many yards? 216 yards a ball. And you got me
6
6 of these? 6 of these.
or 8. 6 or 8.
I don't know. I don't
Something like
remember.
that.
I didn't want to have the whole box right here because it was high. So, in the strawberry colorway.
I think you got 6 of those and 4 of the other.
Yeah. And this is for Thea Coleman's September morning pattern or something September.
See?
But,
Can you tell I like
yeah.
that color?
So it's,
This is different, but that's...
yeah, Melissa had said this feels like your favorite sweatshirt, you know, the just super cushy. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I so wanted to get that pattern and start knitting it, but I'm one at a time.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You're going to have cast-on-itis here. And
I'm feeling it, yeah.
it goes in phases, and when you get a whole box of new yarns to play with,
It's hard not to.
at least you can just skein it up.
But yeah, I know I don't want to, since I've got my head around this, I don't want to put on another sweater pattern when you're doing increases at different intervals or something. We know how screwy that would get my head.
Yeah, you'd have Frankenstein sweater because you start remembering parts of other patterns, and you start. It's like,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
that
one
doesn't
bad thing
belong.
about cast-on-itis. That's what I've done with shawls. Start adding other things into something, and that's what I forgot to do. I'm bear. So then, even more fun, I think I mentioned this the last time.
You were a winner.
Yep, that on Instagram they have yoga challenges, and you post a picture every day. And I won one, and I won a Kool-Aid mat. It's the yoga mat, and so that came this week. This is the packaging.
Yeah,
But yeah, it is super soft, and
it's a nice mat.
it's
Nice and thick, and
I wouldn't.
it says it's part bamboo.
It's part bamboo, it's antibacterial and absorbent, and it's kind of like a towel. It kind of feels like a towel. Mm-hmm. And then the bottom has a sticky,
Rubber
rubber backing. So yeah, it's
so
nice.
you don't go sliding around when you're doing your child's pose and
Yeah.
your.
Because my other one is just Target. It's still good. It's pink, but yeah, this one they sent me is a turquoise blue. Mm-hmm. So
Still very nice.
very nice. So that was exciting. And then I won a calendar from Chris of the University podcast. And so that came. She had it wrapped all Christmassy too. That was really fun to see that. And she made a handmade card. It always impresses me because I love seeing these.
Mm-hmm. Those are awesome.
So that was fun. Lots of squeals.
Doing good.
Yep.
Doing good with your yoga and your
Oh,
pictures.
and my slippers. My aunt got me these slippers, and I meant to
Oh yeah.
bring them over here. But they're knitted. It looks like a knitted sweater. They're clog style. She got them at JC. Aren't they Deerform?
Deerform.
Yeah. And yeah,
They're knitted,
they're
and
knitted
sparkly.
and sparkly. Yeah. The
Pretty.
perfect dawn slipper.
Yeah.
Super cushy too.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Happy feet.
Happy feet. That was a good movie. I love that little penguin.
Start dancing.
Yeah. So our in the arena, we'll move to there, is our designer along, Thea Coman, and kind of mentioned that already. It'll be finishing it up this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that prize is an awesome Stitched by Sasha bag and a mini Notions pouch, which is adorable. I love them. They follow me. They follow.
So if you do have any last minute, finish it up, get it in, because the thread will close on the 1st.
Yep.
And then a winner will be chosen.
Yep. And I've already had 2 sweaters, so maybe I'll get lucky. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get 3 sweaters for this knit along. At least I got it started, but yeah, there is no way even pushing it.
A sweater a month.
Yeah, well, I've done 2.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Been doing good. Plus other.
yeah, that's this
My-
flying
the
birds,
birds flying away
just
from me.
flying. So, and then we have our hatch and knit every month, and so that will also be ending this coming week. And that's any project: knitting, spinning, crocheting, weaving, tatting,
Yep. A lot of good stuff. Get it in there.
sewing.
You could win a prize.
Yep. So round up.
All right. So I wanted to just thank everybody for this last year, all the support and the feedback and everything. Just being with us along on this podcast.
No, thank you.
What?
Because you have it hidden. I didn't see it.
Oh,
We, so in thanks, this whole month we've been giving away prizes and, as a little thank you
Yeah.
and, nothing
gift
that
giving,
you have to.
it's just
Random.
something that we surprise you, like you guys, say thank you for a great year.
And so this week's is a fiber prize because last week was Yarny prize, and it's Hippie Penguin fibers, and it is merino top in the black cherry colorway. And this winner goes to Jen's Cows. So contact me and I will get this off to you. And then we have a pattern prize, and that will go to Laura Mag. So contact me with the pattern of your choice, and we'll get that right off to you.
Awesome.
So it's been fun doing that this month, different prizes each week. And
Yeah, just wrapping up
Just
the year,
wondering.
and just like I said, we're thankful for the viewership we have on the podcast and the people that participate. I know the prize were kind of related to those people that were actually participating in the discussions on Ravelry and Instagram and YouTube, just wherever we're talking and you guys are talking back, then at least so we know that you're out there. These are kind of a thank you for those people that were participating. Want to wish you all a happy New Year as we roll into a new year, which is coming up on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And we just hope that the year to come is a good one for all of you. Wanted to also give you a little gift back. So what we're going to do is give you guys a free shipping code for the shop, so that if you're shopping through there, you put in the shipping code. We're doing New Year into the coupon code area, and you'll get free shipping on your order. And this coupon code's good through the end of January.
in the U.S.
Those in the U.S. Unfortunately, international shipping is a lot, and so but that'll be good for anybody in the U.S. Free shipping code. Just want to start off the year right, give you guys a chance to stock back up, and all the good stuff. So want to remind you, you can get a free Wolf Farm Video Podcast button with any paid order at Wolf Farms. Just put in the comment section when you're checking out that you like one of those, and we'll be happy to stick it in the package when we're packaging it up and shipping it off. I think that about rounds her up.
So until next time.
Let's get cracking.
Hatch
Hatch a net. Bye, y'all.
Bark, 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 bark.